Hi everyone, welcome back to TLC Pro. Today we dive deep into a shocking story that has completely shaken the 1000 Delby Sisters universe. If you thought you'd seen drama before, this latest scandal will leave you speechless. This is not just another headline, it's betrayal, heartbreak, and survival unfolding in real life. Fans everywhere are stunned after news broke that Amy Slaton's husband, Brian Lovvorn, has been arrested once again, this time on extremely serious drug charges. This revelation has left Amy and her family devastated, and it's forcing fans to question everything they thought they knew about her marriage and her future. For Amy, this isn't just a headline, this is personal. This is her life unraveling in front of millions of people who have followed her story from the very beginning. And what makes it even more heartbreaking is the shocking behavior and cruel words allegedly coming from Brian in the middle of this storm. According to insiders close to the family, when Amy confronted Brian about what would happen next, about her kids, their future, and their family, his cold and heartless response left everyone horrified. He allegedly told Amy that he didn't want to take responsibility for her children and even went so far as to suggest that she should just put them in an orphanage. Fans erupted online. Thousands flooded social media with outrage, calling Brian selfish, heartless, and unworthy of Amy's love or trust. Parents everywhere couldn't believe that anyone could speak about children in such a cruel, dehumanizing way. Some even called his words pure evil. But let's step back and remember who Amy is. From the very first episode of 1000 Delby Sisters, Amy's story has been about more than weight loss. It's been about survival, about resilience, about clawing her way toward a better future for herself and her children. We've seen her endure humiliating health struggles, heartbreaking relationships, and constant public judgment. After her split from Michael Halterman, Amy faced the terrifying challenge of raising her kids alone. It wasn't easy, she admitted the sacrifices were overwhelming, but she did it out of pure love for her children. So when Brian entered the picture, fans hoped they prayed that this would be Amy's chance at happiness, a fresh start, a partner who would support her, lift her up, and help her build a stable home. But instead of stability, she was blindsided by betrayal. Brian's arrest is not his first brush with the law, but this time the charges are far more serious. Reports suggest that a routine traffic stop escalated into a full criminal investigation after police allegedly found suspicious substances in his possession, along with items suggesting intent to distribute. If convicted, Brian could face years in prison. For Amy, this is more than just a legal scandal. This is the collapse of everything she thought she was building. Imagine trusting someone with your heart and your home, only to discover they may have been living a double life. Sources say Amy was blindsided, she had no idea Brian was allegedly involved in drugs at this level. The betrayal cut her deeply, leaving her shaken, embarrassed, and terrified for her children's future. And then came the cruelest blow. Brian's alleged comments about Amy's kids, that he didn't want them, that they belonged in an orphanage. Those words are still echoing across the internet, with fans in disbelief that anyone could be so callous. For Amy, those words weren't just insults, they were daggers to her heart. The fan reaction has been overwhelming. Social media has exploded with posts, slamming Brian as reckless, selfish, and toxic. Many fans are urging Amy to cut ties immediately, to protect her children at all costs, and to never look back. Others are praying that this will finally be the moment Amy realizes she deserves better. But here's the painful truth. Walking away is never as easy as it looks from the outside. Amy is heartbroken, humiliated, and scared. She longs for companionship, stability, and love, and those desires make it harder to let go of toxic relationships. Now she finds herself at a crossroads. Should she cling to the hope that Brian could change, or should she break free once and for all? To make matters worse, Amy's pain is unfolding under the harsh spotlight of fame. Every tear, every heartbreak, every decision she makes is magnified by the cameras. While some women could process betrayal in private, Amy is forced to live it in front of millions. Reports say TLC producers are already planning how to weave Brian's arrest into the next season of 1000 Delby Sisters. Fans are divided, some want to see Amy's raw, unfiltered emotions on screen, while others accuse TLC of exploiting her pain for ratings. Behind the scenes, insiders say Amy has been crying for hours, asking how her life spiraled this far, out of control. She's reportedly begged for privacy, but privacy is rare when you're a reality star. And now, she faces the added pressure of protecting her kids while the world watches every move she makes. Amy's family, including her sister Tammy, is said to be furious with Brian for hurting Amy. Sources claim the family has rallied around her, urging her to leave him and focus solely on her children. Fans are echoing that plea online, flooding Amy's posts with messages of love, encouragement, and support. "You don't need a man to validate you," one fan wrote. "You're strong enough on your own, Amy." And then there are the children, the most innocent victims in this entire scandal. They didn't ask for this chaos, but their futures now hang in the balance. Imagine how damaging it would be if they ever heard Brian's cruel words about them being put in an orphanage. Fans are united in one demand: Amy must protect her kids above all else. The fallout from Brian's arrest is only just beginning. Legally, he could face fines, probation, or even years behind bars. Emotionally, Amy faces the daunting task of rebuilding her life once again. This time under more public scrutiny than ever before. But here's what fans know about Amy. She is a fighter. Time and again, she has risen from despair. She's faced poverty, ridicule, health crises, and heartbreak, yet she always finds a way to keep going. Now, the question is whether she can summon that same strength once more, not just for herself, but for her children. This scandal is more than just tabloid drama. It's a test of survival. Will Amy finally break free from Brian and close this toxic chapter forever? Will TLC exploit her heartbreak, or will they show sensitivity to her pain? And most importantly, will Amy's children come out of this with the love and stability they deserve? One thing is clear: Amy Slaton's life will never be the same after this. Fans are watching, hearts heavy with sympathy, as Amy stands at the edge of one of the darkest chapters of her life. But if history has taught us anything, it's that Amy has an unbreakable spirit. And now, as the world watches, she must summon the courage to rise once more. This isn't just drama. This isn't just reality TV. This is real life, raw and unfiltered, and Amy's next move could change everything.